talk more on the Wave Summit, we are also joined by Aakshat Sinha, founder, partner, Imagination Street. Welcome, Aakshat. Welcome to DD India. Appreciate giving us your precious time. Waves 2025 has concluded, but it has in fact left a big mark, indelible mark. This global summit was not just another event. You think it was a bold declaration of India's creative rise on the world stage?
No, you're absolutely right. First of all, the waves having ended yesterday, as Shama rightly said, there's this void. And, having met so many people, and I think beyond the numbers, which Shama has just shared about, and, there are reports and declarations from that. I think the person-to-person interaction, and I'm specifically talking about creators interacting with each other. And I think there are going to be many spin-offs, and in the years to come, in the months to come from now, there'll be a lot of work that will spin off from relationships that have been forged during these short 4 days, which were very extensive, very intensive, and as a part of a co-organizer to Create in India challenge for the film poster making competition. I must tell you that we had people coming from all walks of life, from all parts of the country, who sent in their submissions for digital, and then subsequently we had a separate hand painting one, which was through institutions. And we realized that people studying, people coming from different states and cities, they were studying in different institutes which were placed in different states and cities. So they had so many different stories to tell, so many different experiences to share, and they used the medium of art to put it across to people. We should also remember that creators are themselves big consumers. So while we have a 1 billion population in India, I think even if a 10% creator, optimum is there, that 10% is a major consumer of these products, these creative products, be it for filmmaking, and we've seen animation, music, filmmaking in terms of direction, production, financing, all the promoters, creators, and consumers coming together at the same point and at the same place. There were so many things happening, so many workshops, masterclasses, and from people, as diverse as Amir Khan, Farhan Akhtar, and Rishi Mehta, and people from the animation, people from clay animation, from comics. Anupam Sinha ji was there, and I saw so many different people, and Subhash Ghai ji also graced and spoke to the all the associations who have been instrumental in taking this lead forward from the ministry and from the government. And all these are testimonials of what the future holds for us.
Aakshat, also, there were so many standout initiatives under this summit. Like we mentioned earlier, also Create in India challenges, Waves Bazaar, several panel discussions were also held, plenary sessions and B2B collaborations. Like you also said, many big names from Indian cinema also graced the event. And you think it was a great opportunity for young creators to learn from the best in the fraternity?
Absolutely. In our competition, we had 13 people, 10 for the hand paint and 3 as winners for the digital one. And the age groups were so diverse. So there's a girl who's from Kochi, and she's just passed out her 12th, and she's doing a course from FTI Pune for animation. And she got the opportunity to interact with people who are stalwarts in the animation industry and VFX industry. And although these are nascent industries, be it the AI and AR, but getting the opportunity, and let's also remember the stalls that were put up by Meta, YouTube, and the other TCS, Tatas, and all the others as part of the Bharat Pavilion. People got exposure to technologies and equipment that they can already start to, include into their practice. I think this opens up a lot of minds, and stories need to be told, and I think we will all become, passages and carriers for these stories to take it forward to not just to the Indians, but to on a world map, and globally. I think Waves is going to have an impact, a very positive impact. It's not just about the economy, although that is a big thing, and that is what keeps and boosts the entire fraternity. And the fraternity is large, and everybody coming together to see that who else can we collaborate with, and collaborations
Certainly.
be it with the international ones and the Indian ones. I think there's so much to look forward to.
So much to look forward to, and certainly will have a big impact. But the Global Media Dialogue was a landmark event with participation from 77 nations, underscoring India's pivotal role in the global media. And the member nations collectively adopted the Waves Declaration. Tell us, how big is that? Do you think that was the highlight of the 4-day event?
Yes, I can tell you that in Delhi we had a session with Jaishankar ji and Fadnavis ji and Sanjay Jaju ji and Ashwini Vaishnav ji, and there were about 80 different countries there. I think, if I remember the number correctly, and the diplomats were there. And this initiative at that point led to the fact that more than 77 countries had representations in one form or the other, not just in diplomacy, but in actual creative control. We had creators, be it from the film and the cinema industry, but from art as well, music as well. And they all came forward, and they have embraced the entire exercise, that is to create an ecosystem which is not dependent on borders, and rather it is not restricted by borders. For them to come forward and sign unanimously the declaration, I think it spells out exactly what was the initiative of the entire exercise, and I think it bodes well for the future. I had personal interactions with people from Venezuela, from Russia, from Israel, from different parts of, different nations, including our nearby Nepal, and we also had sports, and that's an interesting thing, because sports has become such a big thing in entertainment and media, and we are lucky to have 2 gold winners as Indians. I think everything brought a lot of positivity. I think that's something that the entire world needs right now, moving in the right direction. And I think creative storytelling and collaborations can build these soft diplomacy and create ambassadors which bridge gaps that exist, allow us to cross over to, and Indian cinema anyways through Raj Kapoor and others from the very olden days have ambassaded Indian cause, culture, creativity to the world.
Yes, Akshat, a lot of positivity, and also Waves concludes with a positive, in fact, the promise of a bright future for the creative economy. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, Akshat. Thanks for your insights.
Thank you so much.